Hi everyone, glad to see you again. Today we have something informative lined up for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And for more tech insights, stay safe online cyber network. Have you ever wondered how those shadowy figures in those Hollywood movies do it? You know, the hackers, the ones who can break into any system. Well, the truth is, it's not all Hollywood magic. In the real world, hacking is a lot less about flashy visuals and a whole lot more about dedication, knowledge, and a whole lot of patience. In this video, we're going to be diving deep into the world of ethical hacking, exploring the top 10 things you absolutely need to know to level up your skills from script kiddie to pro hacker. We're going to cover everything from the essential programming languages you need to master to understanding the intricate workings of networks and operating systems. But before we jump in, a quick disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only. Hacking should only ever be done ethically and legally. With that out of the way, let's get started. If you want to talk to computers, you gotta learn their language. And no, I don't mean typing fast. I'm talking about programming languages. For aspiring hackers, some languages are essential. Python is versatile, easy to learn, and great for cybersecurity. Think penetration testing and malware analysis. C++ offers low-level control, crucial for exploit development. JavaScript is a must-know for web-based attacks. It opens up possibilities for cross-site scripting and more. Okay, so you're starting to get a handle on these programming languages. That's awesome. But now imagine this, you've got all these tools, but you don't know how to get to the thing you want to use them on. That's where understanding networks comes in. Think of the internet as a giant city. And networks are like the roads, bridges, and tunnels that connect everything. To be a successful hacker, you need to know how traffic flows through these networks, what protocols they use to communicate, and where the potential weak points might be. We're talking about things like IP addresses, subnet masks, routing tables, all the nitty-gritty details that make up the backbone of the internet. And trust me, it's not as dry as it sounds. Once you start understanding how networks work, you start seeing the vulnerabilities, the little cracks in the system that you can potentially exploit. And that's when things get really interesting. You start to see how easy it is for someone to intercept data, reroute traffic, or even launch attacks if they know what they're doing. Now let's talk about operating systems, the software heart of any computer. You've got your Windows, your macOS, but for hackers, Linux is where it's at. It's like the ultimate playground for anyone serious about cybersecurity. Why Linux? Well, for starters, it's open source, which means the code is freely available for anyone to inspect, modify, and even redistribute. This transparency gives you an unparalleled level of control and understanding of how the system works at its core. Plus, Linux is incredibly powerful and versatile. It's the go-to operating system for servers, web servers, and even embedded devices. So by mastering Linux, you're essentially gaining access to a massive ecosystem of devices and systems. But hey, don't just limit yourself to Linux. Familiarize yourself with other operating systems too. Understanding the nuances of each one will make you a much more well-rounded hacker, able to adapt to different environments and exploit weaknesses across various platforms. The codebreaker's getting to grips with cryptography. You're fluent in computer languages, networks, and operating systems, practically unstoppable, right? Not so fast. What about scrambled data preventing unauthorized access? That's where cryptography comes in. It's the secret code language of the digital world, protecting information so only authorized users can read it. Understand encryption algorithms to protect and test systems, symmetric key, public key cryptography, hashing algorithms, tools to secure data in transit and at rest. You don't need to be an expert overnight, but understanding basic concepts is crucial. It's the difference between staring at encrypted data and deciphering it. Your digital playground. Why you need virtual machines. Now, before we go any further, we need to talk about safety. Hacking, even the ethical kind, can be a risky business if you're not careful. That's why you need to set up a safe and controlled environment to practice your skills without the risk of damaging your own system, or worse, breaking the law. Enter virtual machines, your digital playground. Think of a virtual machine, or VM, as a computer within a computer. It's essentially a software-based emulation of a physical computer system, complete with its own operating system, applications, and network configuration. This means you can install different operating systems, test out hacking tools, and even try to exploit vulnerabilities without affecting your host machine at all. It's like having a crash test dummy for your hacking experiments. There are tons of great VM software options available, both free and paid. VirtualBox and VMware Player are two popular choices that are beginner-friendly and offer a wide range of features. The lay of the land cybersecurity principles. Alright, so you've got your tools, your playground, and a basic understanding of how systems work. Now it's time to learn about the defenses you might encounter, the walls, moats, and guard dogs of the digital world. I'm talking, of course, about cybersecurity principles. Understanding cybersecurity is like studying the blueprints of a fortress. You need to know where the vulnerabilities are, how the defense mechanisms work, and what tactics attackers might use to breach them. We're talking about things like the CIA triad: confidentiality, integrity, and availability. These are the core principles of information security, and understanding them is crucial for both defending against attacks and knowing how to potentially circumvent them. Okay, now for the fun part, putting all this knowledge into practice. But remember, we're talking about ethical hacking here, which means everything we do needs to be legal and with permission. The last thing you want is to end up on the wrong side of the law. Luckily, there are tons of legal and safe ways to practice your hacking skills. One popular option is to set up your own home lab. This is basically a network of devices that you control, where you can practice your hacking skills without any real-world consequences. Another great way to practice is by using online platforms specifically designed for ethical hacking training. Websites like Hack the Box, TryHackMe, and VulnHub offer a wide range of challenges and virtual environments where you can test your skills in a safe and controlled manner. Find your tribe, the power of hacking communities. Let's be real. The world of hacking can feel pretty isolating sometimes. You're spending hours upon hours staring at lines of code, trying to wrap your head around complex concepts, and it's easy to feel like you're in it alone. But trust me, you're not. There's a whole community of like-minded individuals out there, eager to share their knowledge and support each other. Joining online hacking forums and communities is like finding your tribe. It's a place where you can connect with other hackers of all skill levels, from seasoned professionals to curious beginners. You can ask questions, share your experiences, and learn from each other's successes and failures. Level up Capture the Flag CTF competitions. Alright, so you've been practicing your skills, you're part of the community, but you're ready to take it to the next level, right? Well, buckle up, because it's time to talk about Capture the Flag CTF competitions. CTFs are like the esports of hacking. They're competitions where individuals or teams compete against each other to solve security challenges and earn points. These challenges can range from simple tasks like decrypting messages to more complex scenarios like exploiting vulnerabilities in web applications or reverse engineering malware. Stay sharp, keeping up with the latest trends. The world of cybersecurity is constantly evolving. New threats emerge every day. Old vulnerabilities are patched, and new technologies create new attack vectors. To stay ahead of the curve, you need to be a lifelong learner, constantly updating your knowledge and skills. Make it a habit to follow industry blogs, attend webinars, listen to podcasts, and participate in online forums. The more you immerse yourself in the world of cybersecurity, the better equipped you'll be to face the ever-changing threat landscape. Outrow, now go forth and hack responsibly. So, there you have it, folks. Those are the top 10 things you need to know to go from a complete newbie to a pro hacker. Remember, knowledge is power, but with great power comes great responsibility. Hacking can be an incredibly rewarding and lucrative field, but it's crucial to always use your powers for good. Only hack systems you have permission to hack, and always respect the privacy and data of others. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this in the future, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. And be sure to share this video with your friends who are interested in cybersecurity. Until next time, stay curious, stay ethical, and keep on hacking. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. We value your feedback. Thanks for watching and learning with us, Cyber Network.